So, this is part 2 of working on the VZ Calais. Motor swap's done, runs okay, just got to do a few more things in that area. But I put in this piano black interior out of the other Calais. So I'm changing the door cards over because they have the old cloth, and I want to sell that set, and I've got the leather ones here. I'll show you how to swap out the actual little thing here. So there. So once you take the door card off, which I'll show on the next one how to take the door card off, you get I think it was a 10mm ratchet, and then you ratchet these, undo them, and then there's some sort of clips here, and you push a flathead into there, and you pop it out, and then there, I think that's the one, maybe that screw, but there, I'll show you anyway. Honestly, just trying to remember what to do on this part. Okay, so I popped these out, these things here, and now I've remembered how to do this. You actually just like get the flathead in there and pop this little clip off without trying not to break it. That one went flying. There we go. And then it should slide out from here. It should slide off if you just wiggle it. So you pull them out, obviously, and then just wiggle it so it comes out. There you go. And that's how you change that. Put this part over. Just wiggle it till it goes up. And then you'll see this push through. And then you can put these clips back on, the black ones. However that goes. Just like that. Let me look at it. Oh, see how it hooks? So it'll have to go some way, like that, and then push down. There we go. Push this part up. Poke them through. I'm just gonna hold on there and have a look. Yeah, that seems alright. And then we'll screw those fins back on. So just do finger to get the thread. Flick that. And that's what happens. So you gotta go very slow. Right. Fuck's sakes. Jesus. What a fucking extension. Alright, so they're very, very light. Just till it starts to stiffen up. Sits. I broke the one over here, so this won't sit down perfect, but it seems alright to me. Would have been better to have it like that, but what can you do? Just doing one final check on how tight they are. There you go. See, that one's sticking out a bit, but what can you do? I broke that. But usually it'll sit in firm. So you make sure you put this back in. So try to keep it stuck down, because that's your noise dampening for when you're on the road. It kind of sticks back down, so there. Now put it back on. I'll show you how to do that in a minute.
It's going to be cut trying to do the other side.
Oh, no. For some reason I didn't say it in the video, but you have to try to get the door card over the top of the door sill. You'll see, just before the window. It's easier if you put your window down, and then you can get in there and push it on, which is what I ended up doing. I just, for some reason, didn't film it or something. So, when I was off film, I pushed this down. I put the window down and pushed this down, and it went in way easier. And then all you have to make sure is that this part is sticking out and it's not blocked or anything. And then you connect this wire down here. You put that plug on there, push that in, and then do the same there.
I don't know.
And then there you go. That's your light plug back on if you have that. And then just push it back on. So you put a screw in there, screw here. You take these out when you're doing it. So they're obviously, this is what you put back in. So you put these back in, one there, one here, 3 along here. So, yep. And then you got one more. It's kind of right there. So it's like just near the speaker. One more up here. And then you got one there. You got one here, and you got one there. So that's got to push back a little bit. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. And you got one that goes behind the handle, and I'll show you how to do that. I got a few little tricks for that. And then there's one more that goes in here, which I'll also show you in a sec. What are you doing with that? There's one more screw in here. Kind of just angled in, and it pulls itself in after. Oops. Stay. There we go. Oh, is it fucking? There we go. Now it's going in. So you kind of just put it in there and wait for it to grab the thread. Pretty sure you just get it like this, and then you put it on. There's a metal thing in there. You just pretty much just push it in there. I'm not going to be able to show you much, but you just put your fingers in there until you get it around the handle. For someone that's done this before, it was a lot more annoying than I remember. Now just pull it and show them that it moves, see how it moves. And then, because we pulled that, you got to get this little part of the door handle onto that. So in pulling that, you should be able to get it a lot easier. Can you just move the camera up just to see if it's on it? I can't see. Nope, a little bit more. There we go, I think we got it. So now you just let go of the rope, or the string. Now just make sure that your handle works. Sounds to me like it's opening. So see how that pulled it forward, and then you can get the little thing onto it. It makes it so much easier. And then don't let go of it, otherwise you'll do that again. And then you screw that in, because this holds it in. Now you should be able to pull that out, I'm pretty sure. I'll do that. There we go, and it comes out. And then now your door handle's in. And then just screw it in a bit more till that sits in properly. Pull it out early, just after you get the bolt in, let it screw in. So now to hold it in properly. There we go. There. And now, I'll close the unit and see if it opens. But, cool. And then, there should be this little thing, if you don't lose it. If you have it. And then that just, honestly, you just play with it until you get it back on. Oh, fuck's sakes. So, like that, there we go. And to get that off, you just get a little tiny flathead, and you just put it in there and pop it out, and then that's how you access that screw. But that's my little tip on how to put them back on. Get the rope over it, pull it, and then latch this part on, and then screw that in a little bit, and then get that rope out of there. That little part, and make sure you get that just on the inside. And then there's a screw also behind there, so you screw that in, and then screw that in. So that, screw that screw in there, make sure it's tight obviously. Now I'm pretty sure with these, you have to make sure, I'll show you how to do it. In this next clip I was trying to put on the door lock, but I didn't for some reason. I couldn't do it, so for some reason I didn't include how to do it. So you actually just push those little red bits out, and then when they pop out a little bit, you just slide it over that metal thing on a door card, like where the lock is obviously. You slide it over that, and then it should just pop in and then be able to lock again. And before anyone talks shit this, I did get it, I just forgot to record it, so sorry about that. This next part of the video is when we got the car started for the first time. And then the last part is me putting on the Calais rims that I got.
Hello.
Hello, I am under the gearbox.
Are you filming or not? I don't have much room now.
Hello, I am under the training.
Oh, it's go to the top.
Hello, I am under the transmission.
We are putting the transmission in to the motor.
Is this like a documentary right here?
So you gotta be on Jack. He's in a hot spot.
Oh my god.
You might have to go under this. You might have to go under the side.
Oh yeah, I tighten.
I can see something.
I tighten very good.
Oh,
Fucking doggy baby. Doggy baby.
What the fuck? Why is that still so... Wait.
I can see Jack, he's so hidden.
Go under the side.
Hello.
I can see just fingers.
Talk to the camera.
Hello camera, how are you?
What are you doing right
I am tightening bolt, I mean not bolt.
Oh, look at this.
Smack.
We got the motor
Snap.
in, we got the trans connected, we got the shit exhaust somewhat laid out, we got that. We're just plugging everything in.
Fuck me, cunt.
You feel the ground vibrating a little bit.
So we cracked all the back wheel nuts, and now we're going to be putting the Calais rims on that I got for the Calais. Because it'll look better than original. Now this part only took so long because the car's so low and I have such a big jack I was trying to get under there, so I was trying to get under the diff, so it was hitting the bumper and shit, so it was a bit annoying, but we got there in the end.
You're off the ground, mate.
I know, that's what a decent amount.
All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be
Honestly, fuck this, just film the next one.
the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories.
I completely forgot about the center caps, but I'm sure you guys will see that in another video soon. Sorry I haven't done much on the SV8 and the channel recently, but coming soon. I've only got just over a month left till I can drive it. And here's some dumb random clips that my partner took of me. Cheers for watching, guys. So we cracked all the back walnuts. We're gonna be putting the film properly.